Was 5 of 5 in their last game. He's been very impressive, not only with his scoring, but his shot blocking and defensive effort as well throughout Summer League, due to the fact that his trade had not been completed.
Bob Miller showing the handles, but unable to finish at the rim. And quickly the other way, the lay-in plus the foul. Here's Pullen trying to go to work. Pocket pass. Freeman had it denied by Bob Miller.
By the Clippers.
For both of these teams, it's their 5th and final game. Evans rising up, knocks down the 3 in front of Padula.
That was the thought process. Well, if he can do this against Houston, Kelvin Sampson, the way they defend, he has a great chance to be able to do it at the NBA level.
There's a clear out. And the two-hand flush for Nick Martinelli. There's Williams spinning away from the defender, and the runner goes. And a backdoor rebound, backside rebound by Sean Padula, bringing up the floor. Inside, the big body of Norchad Omier. He was on a two-way last year with the Clippers.
When Norchad Omier is on the floor, he's the strongest guy on the court. I don't need to look at the other 9.
That one rims out, and Omier cleaning up the mess.
But when you think about having those two guys together in the fold, they can be very productive on the court.
Buster of the summer, and they have turned themselves into must-see TV in Minnesota this season.
And they must listen to press conferences in Minnesota.
Under a minute to play in this first quarter, tied at 16. Wagler, pull-up jumper. He now has 8 points to lead all scorers in this first quarter. What do you want to see out of this final possession?
Yeah, just managing the clock the right way, making sure you get the last shot.
Here's Wagler around the big guy. He's got 10. 2 seconds remaining in this first. Ball, pull-up at the horn. Got it!
Now you see how important it is to get the last shot?
All right, Kendra, appreciate that. Donovan Williams, 6 points to lead the way for the Timberwolves in that first quarter. As Zakarski.
This organization has done a great job with Rocco Zakarski in comparison to where he was last year at Summer League.
Also adjusting to the speed of the game. That's something we talked about in our last game, as the 3 is knocked down by Damian Ball.
No harm, no foul.
3 is knocked down by Fletcher Lawyer, the rookie out of
the game. I disagree. If it goes in, it goes in.
And Omier with the dish as Bob Miller finishes at the rim.
Again, Tyloo, of course, with the Lakers, was also there with Derek Fisher. I mean, you think about the different veteran guys that he was up there playing with. Nick Van Exel.
That's Bob Miller. The rookie out of Cincinnati gives it to the shot maker, Keaton Wagler. Hard screen by Zakarski as he rolls to the rim and tips it in and is fouled.
But that's great touch by Zakarski.
Into the Timberwolves organization. Everything he did there is their development.
But see, and that's the thing. We talk about development. And now that Zakarski couldn't do last year.
Yes. Padula uses the screen, gives it back to Omier, challenges Zakarski, and he wins that battle. From the wing, rattled in, Isaiah Evans.
I believe he's done more than enough to deserve that honor.
No doubt. Jay has spent 5 seasons in the Clippers organization as an assistant coach.
In the past, and I'm going to go back to even maybe a year ago, he would have taken that shot, not made the extra pass to Jalen Williams in the corner.
How about that stiff arm?
He spent the first 3 years of his career at Virginia Tech before going to Ole Miss to finish his college basketball career. Great job by Norchad Omier.
Clippers with numbers. Martinelli rocks the rim. He decided to switch.
And the second game featured the Clippers. And so the Clipper faithful are now trying to unseat the Lakers.
Minnesota with momentum right now, but Miller jumping that passing lane. Padula inside, Martinelli the finish.
A tremendous amount of confidence in his development.
Padula kick out, and Bob Miller cleans up the mess. Miller started at Florida Atlantic, transferred his final season at Cincinnati out of Spain. You know, that young man is locked in for the World Cup right now.
Started at Florida State, played 2 years at Florida State before going to Florida Atlantic.
That's right.
Yep. And not just basketball, you know, throughout intercollegiate athletics.
I will say this, though. Talking to a lot of people, just a little bit, just a little bit. Three knocked down by Keaton Wagler.
I just wanted to hear what you had to say.
I just like to celebrate greatness. Driving off the baseline.
Off the bench, it was the box of chocolates that they were talking about in Forrest Gump. You don't know what you're going to get.
Tell you what, Jalen Williams with a two-hand flush.
And that's great action right there. For the record, Tyler Freed is way better than his father is with his trivia stuff and his handwriting. And I hope Dave Freed's still awake to hear this.
What a move by Jalen Williams, who is all of a sudden pouring it on in this third quarter.
Back to man on the second possession.
Well, we were on double-double watch, and Norchad Omier has officially hit it 18 points, and that was his 10th rebound
in the history of the game.
Okay, big statement there. Here's Evans. Close out, running him off the three-point line. Kaufman-Renn lets it fly, knocks down the three. Here comes Minnesota. So you're looking at guys who just want to dig in defensively.
Listen, I played against Gary Payton, and he enjoyed.
There is Williams from the corner. Had an opportunity for that three, but a second opportunity here. Santos, three ball, nothing but nylon.
There it is. They've been rewarded by another extra possession.
And now Keaton Wagler back in the game for the Clippers as he goes down. A run out now for Kaufman-Renn, and a two-handed flush by whipping through, rolls off the rim. And the kick out from Omier.
It's called a dagger from a terminology standpoint. Offensive rebound that turns to a kick out for three.
Santos again! Fouled, knocks down the three. A 27-point lead for the Clippers has evaporated as Wagler going to work. What a dish inside to Miller as the Clippers retake the lead. As we will be calling the championship game here on Sunday to hand out some hardware. Miller through the contact finishes out the...
But staying poised and under control, finding the shooter in the corner, that's another...
That's got to be a foul,
That should be 4 points. That should be a 4-point play. Hanging out with you, of course.
Let's go.
And talking hoops.
Padula bumped. They're letting them play here down the stretch. How about that? Sean Padula sneaking free. Who's got the answer? It comes from Zion pulling. Minnesota up 2. Don't tell these teams this game doesn't mean anything. Wagler frees himself. And Martinelli gets away with a push and gets the bucket to go. Here we go. 13 seconds to play in regulation. Minnesota down 2. Zion pulling. He has carried this team throughout this summer. Inside, big man Zakarski ties it up at 1:15. No timeouts for either team. Wagler, 4 seconds, 2 seconds, puts it up at the horn. And we are going to overtime. 26 for Wagler, 20 for Norchad Omier to lead the way for the Clippers as Minnesota wins the tip. Williams with 20.
To get balanced enough to finish that in the paint.
Here's Padula. Everybody leaves him wide open, and he's going to make you pay. 1 minute to play here in this overtime. Padula! Is that a continuation? Loses a tire. 3 seconds. Got to get it up. Padula with the heave. Oh! He's having that kind of night. It has been all Sean Padula in overtime. 9 points, all scored by Padula. No foul by Minnesota as the final seconds will tick off the clock, and the Clippers